Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today, we'll be working on this fifth wheel behind us. I don't know if it'll look familiar to you, but me and Gabe a few weeks ago come over. This is the one we found the pinched water line that went to the commode and the kitchen sink, and we found that pinched between the frames. I'll put a link right here to that video if you want to see that one. Everything was cool. You know, everything went for a few weeks, and then the customer went to dump his black tank and used the flush. When he turns the flush on, he's getting water coming out of the belly. So is it something we done? I don't know. Am I going to go broke on this job? I don't know. Is it something completely unrelated? I don't know. I just got here. The customer has dropped the belly a little bit and where the water was coming out. So he is draining the black tank right now, and he's going to leave that valve open, and then I'm going to lay down there with you guys and gals and let him turn that tank flush on and see what we see. So here we go. Woo! I just got wet. All right, well, I went under the belly and looked up in there, and the tank flush goes all the way to the front end of the tank and goes in the tank. So we got up there where we could see. We turned the tank flush on. The water was coming out way over here. And then I got under there in a different spot where I could see, and I could see it was coming from above the floor level. So then we take this one access panel off right here, and I see a clamp that has never been crimped. There's a elbow with no water line on it, and here's a water line that doesn't go anywhere. So what do y'all think? I think somebody was supposed to crimp this clamp on that flush line, and they forgot. So I am going to use my crimping tool that's made for these PEX clamps. We're going to put that water line back on there. We're going to crimp it. Then we're going to test it, and we're going to move on. Not a real good place to put you guys and gals here. So let's put our clamp on. This is going to be a hard place to get the crimper in there, to be honest with you. Get the clamp on there where it belongs. See if we can get our crimp tool in there at all. Without doing any other damage anywhere else. That's this crimp tool is pretty good, but man, in a tight spot, it's kind of tough. We're gonna see what we can do here. Alrighty. Now the line's back on there, and it is crimped. So let's see what happens now. Have you hit that flush again, see what happens. I bet it leaks less than being wide open. Well, I'm amazed that it lasted as long as it did.
Yeah.
Before it flew off.
I don't think there's any danger from out here up in there at this point.
All right, you want to go hit that flush? All right, the customer is going to go turn the tank flush on. We're going to watch that fitting right yonder. I bet it leaks a whole lot less than it did. Oh yeah, it leaks significantly less. That's awesome. We got water coming out over yonder. where we're supposed to have water coming out?
I'll take a minute.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I'll just leave that flush for a while. Hey, Molly.
Man, look at that big old control board for that in command. Holy schmoly. What a monster. Man, I never seen the main dude before.
Yeah. We had well, just those two knobs on there. You can pull the panel off of it and look at it. They just turn.
Yeah, I just saw this in command. I guess this is like the main control board, main, you know, all the wired junctions for the in command. I never seen this before. Holy moly. I wish you'd look at that, would you? I'll bet that board would cost you like $5 or $6. I'm being very sarcastic. Holy moly. Never seen that before. That's crazy. All them relays and wowzer. Okay. Well, I just seen that. Thought y'all might want to see. Now, I was being a little bit silly in the beginning of this video, you know, talking about, you know, am I gonna go broke on this job? This is something we did, you know. But seriously, you know, redos are something that anybody that does service work, especially if you do it professionally and you have to guarantee your work, it's just part of the business. You know, you're gonna have a redo every now and then. You know, we try and do the best we can, and you know, just sometimes our best isn't good enough, and something unforeseen happens. I really was a little bit concerned. I didn't know exactly how that tank flush line ran. You know, we took those nails out and we put screws in. Screws are a little bit longer. You never know when a water line will be laying in the wrong place and you'll shoot a screw through it. You know, it happens. So I really did not know what to expect on that job. I didn't know whether it was going to turn out to be something that we did wrong or just something happened. And you know, turns out, you know, it was a flaw from the factory. Now, did we contribute? We might have, because that, you know, we were in that compartment where all those water lines run, and you know, we may have shook that water line and it fell off. But I'm telling you, that was destined to fail at some point, because those PEX lines on those plastic fittings, it's a pretty loose fit. I mean, I don't know if it showed up on the video, but I mean, I just pushed that water line right up on that fitting, crimped that clamp, and so, you know, it was destined to fail. Yeah, the tank flush doesn't have a lot of back pressure, but it does have some, because those the little the flush thing inside the tank is just has some really small holes to create jets of water, and most of them, a lot of them spin just to spray around. But yeah, I'm really glad that turned out not to be, you know, just a direct fault of mine. You know, like I say, it was a factory problem, and it was doomed to fail at some point. So it's probably best that it failed when it did. This gentleman lives in that camper and works out of it, and he works, you know, he'll work a few months here, a few months somewhere else, and you know, he says sometimes he goes to places where, you know, the nearest mobile service is hundreds of miles away, and he just doesn't have access to service. So it's probably good it came apart when it did, and we got it fixed, and he should be good to go. And another thing, he watched us take some of that belly down, you know, a couple weeks ago to fix that pinched water line, and so he pulled that belly down. So now he's confident pulling that belly down if he needs to, putting it back. So he said he was kind of glad it worked out the way it did, because you know, it kind of forced him out of his comfort zone a little bit, and now he understands a little bit more how that belly is put in his RV. So you know, it's all good, and we got him fixed, and that's the main thing. That worked out well. At least I won't be going broke on this job, because wasn't anything I done. That was that was done the day they built it, or not done the day they built it. So, hey, just want to remind everybody, really appreciate it if you give my videos a thumbs up, subscribe, go down there in the comment section. There's all kinds of stuff going on down there. Email address, post office box, Amazon links, PayPal, and all that other stuff. So go down there, leave me a comment, criticism, a concern, and I'm gonna go up the road and fix another one after me and the customer put this all back together, put the belly back and everything, and I'm gonna go fix another one, and y'all have a fantastic day.